Okay, so this is how to sketch a hyperbola. Go ahead and write these steps down in your notes, and I will go to the next page and show you what these steps are. Okay, so the first step is, just like ellipses, in fact, very much like ellipses, you may want to get this equation equal to 1. So I would divide each term by 144. Divide by 144, and divide by 144. And 9 divided by 144 is actually 16, 1/16, so it'll be x squared over 16. And outside that plus, that would be a minus right there. And then this one would be y squared over, so that cancels out, 16 goes into 144 9 times, and then 144 divided by 144 is 1. So now we have it in the right form. Okay, to graph this, all you do is you put your center here at 0, 0. Underneath x is how far you go right and left, just like it was with ellipses. So when you go 4 units to the right, make a point. 4 units to the left, make a point. And you go 3 units up because underneath y is vertical. So we go up 3 units, 1, 2, 3, make a point. Down 3 units, 1, 2, 3, make a point. Okay, so now the second step, if you look back at this, determine what type of hyperbola it was, and put it in the right form. So by the way, when you see this form, it's x squared minus y squared, so you know it's horizontal. So we know this is horizontal because the x squared part is first. If it was y squared minus x squared, it would be vertical. So the hyperbola is going to look something like that. It's going to open to the right and to the left. Sketch the central box. Okay, so we need to sketch that dot box. I have some of the points of the dot box. You can see this is where the box is right there. So if I go over 4 and up 3, I have my corner point. If I go over 4 and down 3, I have my other corner. Same thing here. I'm just combining both steps. I go over 4 like you did before and then up 3. So I have this rectangular dot box. Now get out a straight edge or something and go as straight as you can and graph this asymptote through the corners of the rectangle. Then you go the other way through the corners of the rectangle. Okay? Now the next step was sketch the asymptotes, got it. Plot the vertices. So the vertices are going to be the ones that are horizontal. So in the very left and the very right points there in the middle. So those are the vertices. And then the last step says sketch the hyperbola. So sketch it. So to sketch it, really at this point it's kind of easy because the asymptotes are our guide. It's got to kind of stay in this section right here, so it's going to hug up to that asymptote, it's going to hug up to that asymptote. Same thing over here, it just kind of hugs up to the asymptote, and it hugs up to this asymptote. Lots of hugging going on. And we have our hyperbola graphed. Now if you want to add, and if I ask you just put the foci points, so I have to find out what C is. I know that A squared plus B squared equals C squared. I know this is bigger. This is A squared. The reason I know that is A squared is always underneath the first term in a hyperbola. And I know this is B squared. I know this. So I've got 16 plus 9 equals C squared. So 25 equals C squared. So C equals 5. Okay, and so then I'm just going to graph 5 units to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my focus point there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units that way. That's my other focus point. Again, if you memorize formulas, you would know that the focus points are at plus or minus C comma 0. Are our focus points, and so you could use the formula to figure out that's 5, 0, and negative 5, 0 there. But that's basically our focus points, and you really have everything now for the hyperbola. That's how you graph a hyperbola. Okay, I would like to adjust your homework slightly here. So for tonight's homework, if you would do (15, 17, and 19). Just 3 problems for tonight's homework. We're probably going to spend another day on hyperbola, so we're probably going to stretch this out a little bit. So I'll give out your quiz tomorrow. I might even post it tonight if I have it ready. But only 3 problems for homework tonight. We'll talk more about hyperbolas tomorrow and answer your questions. So only 3 homework problems tonight. Thank you for watching the screencast.